In this video, I'm going to unbox and review Lovevery's months 9 to 10, the Explorer Kit. The box just came in. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it right now. And after the unboxing, I'm going to review the products like I normally do and compare it to what would it cost if you try to buy everything yourself on Amazon. Right, so these are the items. Well, not the items yet. This is the Lovevery Play Kit Months 9 to 10, the Explorer. Okay, on back of here shows you the items that you get inside this box, which I will be going over. Place this aside. Okay, let's go and look for the first thing first. Well, normally this is on top. Normally, this is basically the instruction manual with everything on it. Let's see what else they have. This time they have free Happy Baby teethers. This is a little free coupon you can get use it at a store. And of course they have the months 9 to 10 stickers for you to take pictures of with your child. And this one is basically just telling you how to use these stickers. All right, and this little booklet here is basically the instruction manual on how to use everything that's inside this box here. All right, let's put this aside. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. This is a How I Feel board book. So a board book is one of the thick books. You can see it's basically different facial expressions. An opposite board book. This book isn't as thick as the other one, but I guess it's telling you little opposite things like little and big. Over, under. Should be a good read. This looks like it is the Peekaboo blanket. It looks pretty thin. It reminds me more of a muslin wrap than a blanket. All right, next here is first blocks. Oh, these are nice. They're wooden blocks. I know Alistair loves playing with blocks right now. This is something he loves knocking over. I'm sure he's gonna love these. Next are another zipper pouch. Can't really have too many of these, I guess. It's nice to store everything, especially whenever you move on from these kits. You have a place to store some items where you don't lose them and you keep them together. Okay, let's see what this is. This is called the Little Grip Canister set. So it looks like you can just remove them and they can grip them. And it looks like this is also has little holes on the bottom. Can't really, there you go. You can probably see the holes right there. The holes on the bottom allow you to just use it underwater as well. Comes with 3 of them. All right, let's put these aside for now. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have next. Here we have shaped bean bags. Looks like, yeah, there's only 2 of them. It's a circle shape and a triangle shape. These should be fun to throw around. Okay. And this is called the Montessori Egg. Looks like it's just almost like a wood shaped like an egg. And then there's a little holder for it. On the bottom's Lovevery. Okay. Here we have a clear tube. And these are with a ball. I guess the ball just goes in through it. Okay. And you also have stacking tubes for it. So these are little tubes that allows you to stack it. And I believe this actually fits onto here. And then you can stack this. Little stacking cup. Right, and let's see what's up. That's pretty much it. And this is a care card. It teaches you how to care for the items that you just received inside this box. All right, so these are the items that you receive inside this box. And I did notice that this box actually didn't come with a gift for you. The other boxes I've opened also always came with a little gift for the parent and not for the baby. And also notice that the size of the box is a little bit different. It's a little bit flatter. It's a little bit, I don't have the other boxes with me, but the other boxes are a little bit bulkier and more square looking. This is a flatter rectangle. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let Alistair play with some of these toys, and I'll let future Kevin tell you what he thinks about these toys. I've had a chance to look up these items on Amazon, as well as let Alistair play with a lot of these items over here. And over here are my thoughts on them. First off, this receiving blanket, well, not receiving blanket, this peekaboo blanket, I found something similar to this on Amazon called a receiving blanket, but you get 4 of them for $7.99. I actually initially thought this was really thin, not too useful, but actually it's actually really fun to play peekaboo with. As in another video I made, I actually used this blanket to kind of do a peekaboo game where I throw this blanket on top of Alistair, and then I take it off of him, or he takes it off himself, and he really enjoys that. Alright, so equivalent of these beanbags on Amazons, you can get a lot more of them in a lot of different shapes. It's going to be $13.99. However, the good thing about the ones that came with Lovevery are that they're actually dual colored. You get 2 different patterns, and it's just nice to throw around. Although Alistair hasn't been keen on throwing these around just yet. So next item is actually one of Alistair's favorite from the set. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a lot of items he likes from this 9 to 10 months. One of them is this egg puzzle, this Montessori egg puzzle. It's really simple. They just put the egg into this little holder. There's something similar like this on Amazon for $10.22. So when I first got the box and introduced the egg to him, it wasn't really much something he liked, but I guess as he kind of progressed throughout the month, he's gotten to really like this a lot, specifically the holder part. He's actually not only puts the egg in it, but he also puts some of the other balls that we received from previous Lovevery boxes into this little egg holder. The How I Feel book, there's a similar one on Amazon about feeling as well for $6.99. They're pretty similar as in they're both board books, but however the Lovevery one does have a slight advantage as they use real people's faces, which is supposed to be better for babies. This box also included another board book. This one's for opposites. Basically things like you can see here is clean and 30. You can find something similar for $4.79 on Amazon. Alright, so if you've been following any of my other Lovevery videos, you probably noticed that Lovevery loves giving you zipper pouches. I'm not really complaining though, because it's still nice to have a place to store all the items you get, especially since you do get quite a little trinkets like this. It makes a nice place to store them. Alright, so what makes these Lovevery zipper pouches a little bit better than some of the other ones you can find, like this one here on Amazon for $6.99, is that they're very soft and they're colorful. And you know they're safe to be around a child. You can actually leave this with the child so that they can play with the bag as well. Wooden blocks, most people are probably familiar with them. They're just blocks where you stack. They're pretty good, colorful. You can find something similar on Amazon, colorful ones for $19.99. They do come with a set of 12 rather than just 4, so there's a little bit better value on the Amazon ones. So what makes these Lovevery ones a little bit more unique than some of the ones I could find on Amazon is that all the ones I found on Amazon have really sharp corners. This one, all the corners and edges are a little bit rounded off, so you know that you're going to be safe and your child won't accidentally hurt themselves with these blocks. Initially, I thought Alistair would actually like these blocks a little bit better. Right now, the only thing he likes them for is if I stack them up, he'll knock them down. It's not because he doesn't like the blocks, I think, but right now he's actually not really into stacking, or he hasn't learned how to stack stuff yet. But what he has learned is put other objects into other objects, which brings me to the next item. This right here. All right, so the official name of this is Clear Tube with Stacking Rings and Baby Ball. And let's just go ahead and say I can't find anything that's similar to this on Amazon. You can find something that's stacking rings on Amazon, and then you can probably find something that has a clear tube that allows you to drop a ball through, but you can't find anything that has both. Alright, so as previously mentioned, he actually doesn't stack anything yet, so he was not going to be stacking the rings like the way they're shown right now, but he does play with everything in this setup individually. For example, this little floaty ball here, it's very light. It's a little bit soft side, so I'm afraid that one day it's just going to get destroyed. It kind of reminds me of a softer ping pong ball, and you know ping pong balls are actually really soft already. But that's the closest I can think about. But it floats in the water, which is really nice for him to play during bath time. And then we have these rings here. What I've been using these rings for is I would put the ring out in front of him, and then he would just take an object and just put his hand through it, similar to like a ball or any object that he's holding that can fit through these little holes. Alright, so the clear tube here, he's learned that you can actually drop objects into it and just watch it fall. Since the other Lovevery boxes came with like a felt ball and wooden balls, he also drops that through this as well. Alright, so the last piece of this toy, you might take a look at it and be like, well, it looks like just a heavy little circle base where you put the clear tube on. However, my son has really been loving this one. What he does is he's been putting other objects into the circle here as well. Alright, so based off how my son plays with this little set of toys here, I want to say that there's actually nothing that's equivalent on Amazon. So if you want something like this, you're going to have to get this box. Alright, the last item that's included inside this box are these little grip canisters. These are another things that I can't find on Amazon, or at least anything similar enough. I can find plenty of stacking tubes on Amazon where you can play with the water for stacking. However, none of them are stacking and have these little unique lids. This one here is a little clasp lid. This one is just a regular pull open lid. And this one is a little twist lid. So what we've been doing with this twist lid here is, of course, as you can see, we put little beans in here just for a little sound making for Alice to play with. Oddly enough, this is actually his least favorite of the 3 canisters to play with, because the other 2 canisters, he can actually open it. This one here is actually his favorite toy out of everything here that I just talked about. If I put this toy like this closed in front of him, he's going to run straight to it and try to open it. And after he opens it, sometimes he'll try to close it back. My only complaint about this one is I do think that this is a little bit too easy to open and close. But however, maybe this is just a stepping stone for them to learn how to close and open jars. This little one is nice as well, as that it has a little clasp here, so you can just kind of close it and it'll just snap in. Alright, so my son's actually enjoyed the items that are included in this box quite a bit. We've actually taken these items out and let him play some sensory play. We filled up a bucket full of water, and then we threw some of these toys in, like this canister and then this tube here, and we just let him just play in the little water outside. Alright, so the main question is this box worth the $80? If you add up everything that I could find equivalent for on Amazon, it's going to be $70.96. You might be thinking to yourself, well, that's a little bit short of $80. However, that doesn't include the pricing of something similar to the stacking ring and clear tube, as well as this little grip canister set, because I just couldn't find anything that was equivalent enough. So yes, you can find something like stacking cups on Amazon for maybe about $10 and stacking rings on Amazon for maybe like $8, $9. However, they're not quite equivalent to these 2 items. I think based off of the way my son plays with them, I want to say these are unique enough where I'm not able to put a real price value on them at the moment, or maybe ever, unless someone on Amazon knocks off one of these toys. The way my son plays with a lot of these toys and some of the unique ways he's been learning different skills, I want to say this box is definitely worth your money, especially with these 2 unique toys that you can't even buy anywhere else. Alright, let me know down below in the comment section if you're actually planning to buy this box, or maybe you're actually, now that you've seen this video, you're pretty excited for this box to finally arrive. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you want to watch more content like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.